Hi, it's Carlos from RC Advisor. I wanted to talk today about some of the sources that I've found for inexpensive carbon fiber rods. And carbon fiber is an amazing material, but most of the time it's just really expensive. They want a lot of money for a little rod, and I've never seen myself paying that kind of money. But I'm always keeping an eye out for alternative sources of materials and different ideas, and if I see something that looks like a good deal, I'll buy it, or place the order and just take a chance and see what happens. So over the years I've come across 4 different sources of carbon fiber that's a lot less expensive than you would normally find. For example, a few years ago I came across this kite store. And this is high performance kite, talking kite, that you fly with a string. And, all fine and good, and they have, a whole bunch of carbon fiber rods for building kites. But what caught my eye is that there was a section of the website, and they called it blemished rods, which means that they have some, and, their description also, that it may have some discoloration of some marks, but the website made it clear that the rods that they were selling had the full strength. It's just these are cosmetic blemishes. And I was like, gee, that sounds like a good deal. And the price was about half what they normally charge. And for all of these rods that I've gotten, I think I paid like $4, maybe $5 for each one, which is about half what you normally find. So I don't remember exactly how much I paid. I know I have 10 here, and I've never used them, so that's probably what I bought. And I probably got 10 also because you pay when you need to pay for shipping. Getting a few makes a lot more sense, and they're great. There's amazing quality. Again, I don't know how much I paid, but it was probably close to half the regular price, and that was a good deal. I was actually a few days ago at a hobby store, and this hobby store, you kind of go around looking in there, and you find all sorts of things. But they had this whole stack of nice looking carbon fiber rods, and I asked the guy, okay, how much were those? And he said, oh, there's like $5, and it sounded like a good deal to me, so I bought 4, and they have Central Hobbies stamped on them. I don't know if you can see that, but after I got home I looked it up, and these are actually push rods for pattern airplanes, and they, exact same push rods from the Central Hobbies website go for like $10. So I got another half price deal without even really realizing it. Again, they're really nice, really high quality. From the Central Hobbies website you can get different sizes, but that was just kind of, that really boiled down to me keeping my eyes open and seeing a bargain, noticing a bargain when I see one. Another source, which is really interesting. I'm not a golfer myself, but I went to a Salvation Army store, and you have those everywhere, and you go to the back. I think that's where they have the sporting goods equipment, and you might come across a whole big stack of golf clubs, and go through them. They'll have a lot of them, and of course there's nobody rushing you, so take your time, go through. And I'm not a golfer myself, so I don't know much about golf clubs or golfing, but I do know that they seem to be 2 different lengths, shorter ones and longer ones. But the ones that I bought are this one, which are longer. Let me just do a quick measure on it. I'm seeing, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So it's about 41 inches. And the ones that were longer had these big rounded heads. So these are the ones that you want to get. And what you want to look for, of course you want to look for carbon fiber, but you want the stiff ones. And in fact, this one I think has stamped on it something about low torque I think I took the sticker off, but anyway, high modulus graphite, boron, tungsten. It probably cost a bundle when it was new. So, but it's very stiff, very light. I got 4 of them for 16 bucks. So I think I paid $4 for each one. And the only downside to this is that you do have to do a little bit of work. I started stripping this one, and it had a bunch of tape. I'm gonna have to use some sort of saw to cut off the bottom here. So it's a little bit of work to get them ready, but it's a bargain. I mean, this is a nice long stick, very strong. It's not for the smaller airplanes because it's a little bit heavier, but a very good value. The other thing about it is that these are tapered. So, it's about, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of an inch at one end and at least maybe 3/4 of an inch at the other end. So, I don't know, they will work well. I don't know if you're doing like a big airplane, so you can use one on each wing. Or what I'm thinking more is as a fuselage support. I think it would be perfect for that. It's a good size for that. So anyway, that was a good deal. I think we all probably will have sources like this that are local to us, and they were happy to sell them for $4, and I was very happy to buy them. So it's a good deed, and you get some high quality carbon rods. Okay. The other local source that you probably have is an archery supply store, and I have a store not too far from me that also has an archery range, and I don't know the full story behind these rods. I don't know if they're like broken off from people using them and they just cut off the ends. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about archery. I do know that they had this big container, all sorts of different types, and just like the golf clubs, a big variety of quality. And what you want is stiff. Okay, so just bend them, grab them in your hand and see how much they bend. And of course you want lightweight and stiff. And I think I came up with like 5. I have 5 here. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was also like, I'm guessing also like $4 for each one. So this is a really good deal. In fact, I should probably be going back there and buying some more, because these are amazing quality and they didn't cost a bundle. It's a good value. So anyway, so there are 4 sources that I found of maybe half price at least of carbon fiber rods that I would have to pay elsewhere. And definitely the golf clubs and the arrow shafts are very repeatable. I can go back and get some more. The other 2 was a little bit of luck, so you may not have as good luck as I did. If I can find the link, I'll post it for the kite rod, because it's something that I know they don't always have available, because it's just as they get them, they put them up, but most of the time I think they show up as out of stock, so you have to be a little bit patient with that. I mean, you have to order them and wait for them to show up. But anyway, I hope I give you some ideas. I think you use a little bit of imagination and you can do some amazing things with model airplanes. So till next time.